This is your Monex Metals Market Update with Mike Maroney.
Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, June 7th. My name is Mike Maroney, and I am coming to you today from the Monex Precious Metals studio. Let's talk precious metals. On Monday, I did a video and we spoke a little bit about how we are reaching a specific area where either one, we're going to break out, or two, we could get a little bit of a pullback and then develop a base. But let's talk about some of the things that are taking place tomorrow and what many investing analysts are calling Super Thursday. Super Thursday consists of the English elections, could be very volatile, and it could obviously have an effect on Brexit. And then we have the European Central Bank. Mario Draghi is going to speak tomorrow. And if you know what's going on over in Europe, they're buying 60 billion euro in bonds each and every month. And what we're starting to see is a little bit of inflation build into the market. And many of the Northern Europeans would like to see that slow down. And unfortunately, I think Draghi, the Germans, are having a little bit of an issue, and we could see some sort of new announcement. And if we see a pullback or a change in policy as far as Europe is concerned, that could affect the market in a big way also. Last but not least, we have the Comey Senate hearing, where he is actually going to be questioned by the Senate Intelligence Committee. And obviously, many people are waiting to see or hear what he has to say as far as the Trump administration is concerned. What we have right now is a world filled with uncertainty. If you think of the political situation here in the United States, literally it's almost 50-50. 50% of the people love Trump, 50% of the people want to get rid of Trump. It's really causing a lot of anxiety within the country and potentially could cause some major issues as far as the markets are concerned. Because one, Trump promised infrastructure, promised tax reform, promised that he would put a new health care bill in place that would obviously cost less and make it much better for the American consumer. And unfortunately, I don't really think any of those things have happened. So we're dealing with some very interesting times. Now, we've seen silver rally from 1606 when we talked about now may be a great time to buy. And we hit a high yesterday of 1770. And we're literally right on the brink. If we saw silver break back above 1820, we could easily see a retest of last year's highs up around $21. In the gold market, key overhead resistance sits right around 1306. And if we can see the metals break above that level, the next resistance is 1338, and above there we could see $1,400 gold. The bottom line right now for every investor, the stock market looks a little overvalued. It's priced for perfection. The real estate market is going to start to get hit as the Fed starts to raise rates. And where will all of the money go as people take profits and look for undervalued assets? They're going to start to go to safe havens. And one of the greatest safe havens in the world, without a doubt, is the precious metals markets. We've seen Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency, basically that is dependent upon computing power, go from $890 to $2,800 per coin. Normally, that's a strong signal that gold and other safe havens are going to start to potentially catch fire very soon. Well, don't wait until the fire starts to buy insurance. Give us a call at Monex today. Now may be one of the greatest times to own precious metals as far as protection and profit in your portfolio.